Think you know cows? Think again. These breeds are so unique, so rare, and so expensive that they'll redefine your understanding of bovine beauty and value. We're talking about cows that cost more than luxury cars, with price tags that'll make your jaw drop and your wallet whimper. From cows that look like pandas to a genetic marvel with muscles so huge you'd think it spends all day at the gym. Then there's a breed, sporting horns so long they could easily outdo a small car in a head-to-head contest. Sounds interesting, right? Welcome back to another amazing episode of 4 Evergreen. Today, we'll show you 15 most unique and expensive cattle breeds in the world. Get ready to explore a world where cows are more than just farm animals. They're investments and living works of art. And wait until you hear about the cow that fetched over $1 million. So get ready, click subscribe, and let's dive in. 15. Ankole-Watusi. Starting our list are the Ankole-Watusi. These aren't your average everyday cows. Oh no, these are the supermodels of the cattle world, turning heads with their colossal horns. We're talking about horns that can reach up to 8 feet from tip to tip. That's taller than most ceilings. So, if you ever thought about inviting one inside your house, you might want to reconsider unless you're keen on some unplanned home renovations. Originating from Africa, these cattle aren't particularly heavy, averaging around 1,200 to 1,600 pounds, which is quite light for their impressive horn span. But don't let their moderate weight fool you. They are as sturdy as they come. Owning one of these can set you back a pretty penny, often costing $3,000 to $5,000 US. But let's be honest, who wouldn't pay a bit extra for a cow that could practically double as a piece of living art? 14. Texas Longhorn. Texas Longhorns, with horns that could compete with a small car in length, are the icons of the American frontier. If cattle could star in Western movies, the Texas Longhorn would be the lead actor every time. These cows are famous not just because they look cool in cowboy hats, but for their ridiculously long horns, which can span anywhere from 6 to 8 feet. That's right, you might need a wider barn door if you plan on inviting these guys in. The Texas Longhorn is not just all hat and no cattle. These animals are known for their rugged durability and ability to adapt to just about any harsh environment they're thrown into. Moreover, onto the wallet gouging part. Owning a Texas Longhorn can be as wild as a rodeo. The top price for one of these Longhorn beauties recently hit a staggering $700,000. Talking about Longhorns, you can also check out our video on 16 animals with the largest horns in the world. 13. Belgian Blue. The Belgian Blue cattle are the Arnold Schwarzeneggers of the cow world. These cows didn't get their muscles from hours at the gym, but from a natural genetic tweak that makes them look like they're always flexing. This muscle mass translates into a ton of lean, high-quality meat, making them a favorite in the beef industry. But, as with all good things, there's a catch. Their Hulk-like physique makes birthing a bit of a challenge, often requiring human assistance. On the scales, these cows are heavyweights, typically weighing in at around 1,100 to 1,300 kilograms for males and 850 to 900 kilograms for females. When it comes to cost, these cattle can fetch a pretty penny, especially if they're prime examples of the breed. The top price paid for a Belgian Blue cow recently was a whopping 2,919 pounds for an 890K cow. That's a lot of beefy bang for your buck. 12. Panda cow. Moving on from muscle to awe factor, meet the Panda cow. Yes, you read that right. These cows are so rare and adorable that they look like someone crossbred a cow with a giant panda. But don't be fooled, there's no actual panda in the mix. Just some clever breeding to achieve those eye-catching black and white markings. The Panda cow is one of the rarest breeds out there, with only about 30 to 40 of these cuties existing worldwide. Their scarcity and unique looks make them incredibly valuable. In fact, the rarity makes every birth newsworthy. Imagine being so special that your arrival makes headlines. They don't just bring the cute factor, they also carry a hefty price tag. One of these bovine celebrities, Ben, is reportedly worth a whopping $30,000. Because who wouldn't pay top dollar for a cow that looks like a panda? 11. American Brahman. The American Brahman cattle is known for their distinctive large hump over the shoulders and floppy ears. If the Texas Longhorn is the cowboy, The Brahman is the Zen master of the cattle world, staying cool and collected in the face of heat and humidity thanks to their unique physiology. These cattle are basically living swamp coolers, with a skin that sweats and a hump that stores fat and perhaps some cosmic secrets. Brahman cattle aren't just about staying chill, they're also incredibly resistant to pests and diseases, which makes them a favorite in places where other cattle might just throw up their hooves and quit. When it comes to buying one of these serene bovines, the price tags can vary as wildly as a monk entering a disco. Brahman cattle usually fetch between $5,000 to $25,000 per animal. 10. Guzerat. From the land of spices and spirituality, Guzerat cattle are as robust as they come. These are not your flashy, high-maintenance cows. Guzerats are like the steady, reliable friends in the cattle world, always there when you need them, especially if what you need is a lot of milk and a calm demeanor. Sporting a sleek black and white coat, Guzerats can be mistaken for the formal wear section of cattle. But it's not all about looks. These cows are built to withstand the challenging tropical climates of India. In terms of size, Guzerats are no small fry. They usually tip the scales at around 500 to 550 kilograms for cows and up to 900 kilograms for bulls. Their large frame and sturdy build make them ideal for both dairy and draft work. If you're thinking about adding a Guzerat to your collection, be prepared to fork over around $15,000. Yes, that's a lot of dough for a cow. 9. Angus. Angus, the celebrity of the beef world. Known for their succulent marbling and fashionable black coats, these cows are basically walking menus for any high-end steakhouse. Originating from Scotland, Angus cattle are the black tie event of the beef industry. Literally, since they usually wear a sleek black coat, although you might catch them in a red one if they're feeling fancy. Angus cows are medium-sized beef powerhouses, weighing around 550 to 650 kilograms, while the bulls can tip the scales at a hefty 850 to 950 kilograms. In terms of their market value, let's just say owning an Angus can be akin to having a luxury car in your garage, while a good quality Angus bull usually sells for around $5,000 to $8,000. The creme de la creme can fetch astronomical prices. Take HA Cowboy. Up 5,405, a bull who walked out of the auction ring fetching a cool $350,000. That's not just pocket change, that's a statement. If you liked this video so far, leave a like, and you can also check out 15 biggest bull breeds in the world on our channel 4. Evergreen. 8. Dexter cow. Who says good things can't come in small packages? Dexter cows, hailing from the Emerald Isle of Ireland. These pint-sized Moors are the compact cars of the cattle world, perfect for those who think size isn't everything. Dexters are the smallest European cattle breed, which means they're just the right size for smaller farms or for anyone who wants a cow that doesn't take up more room than necessary. They weigh in at about 300 to 350 kilograms for cows and 400 to 450 kilograms for bulls, making them quite manageable. They're not only good for beef, which is known for its high quality and distinctive flavor, but they also produce a decent amount of milk. As for the price, Dexters are relatively affordable in the world of specialty cattle. You can expect to pay anywhere from $1,000 to $15,000, depending on the quality and pedigree. 7. Belted Galloway cows. Next up, belted Galloway cows, affectionately known as Belties. With their distinctive white belt wrapped around a black body, they look like they're perpetually wearing a tuxedo. Fancy, right? If cows had a black tie event, the belted Galloways would be first on the guest list. Originating from Scotland, these medium-sized cattle typically weigh in around 1,000 to 1,500 pounds. Don't let their fluffy appearance fool you. These cows are built to withstand harsh weather conditions, making them as tough as they are stylish. Belted Galloways are not just about good looks, they're also known for their high-quality beef. As for their price, Belties can vary widely depending on pedigree and age. A prime cow without registration could cost you around $1,000, and a registered bull could be anywhere from $4,000 upwards. Considering their chic appearance and beef quality, it's like investing in a luxury car that you can eat. Not that you'd want to rush into that. 6. Devon. Coming back to our compact friends, the Dexter cows are like the smart cars of the bovine world. Small, efficient, and surprisingly capable. Originating from Ireland, these little imps of the grassland are the smallest registered breed of cattle in Europe. Dexter cows weigh in modestly at about 300 to 350 kilograms for cows and 400 to 450 kilograms for bulls. Their size might be small, but their contributions are mighty. Dexters are triple threats: good for beef, better for milk, and best for fitting where other cows can't. Their beef is particularly noted for its quality and flavor, while their milk production is robust for their size, with a high butterfat content that makes for deliciously creamy dairy products. Despite their versatility and efficiency, you can expect to bring one home for around $6,000, depending on the specifics. That's a solid investment for a bovine multi-tool that can virtually do it all. 5. Gelbvieh. Let's take a trip to Germany. Not for the beer or the bratwurst, but for the Gelbvieh cattle, the Jacks and Jills of all trades in the cattle world. Originating from the scenic valleys of Bavaria, these cows are not just good, they're gold, as their name suggests, Gelb being German for yellow, although they're more of a golden red to brown color. They weigh in at about 700 to 900 kilograms for cows and a more substantial 1,100 to 1,300 kilograms for bulls. They're medium to large with a frame that screams sturdy. But it's not just their build that makes them stand out. They're dual-purpose dynamos, excelling in both beef and milk production. Whether you're looking to churn out cheese or churn out steaks, a Gelbvieh has got your back. Moreover, a Gelbvieh will cost about $6,000. It's a fair price for a cow that can multitask better than most smartphones. 4. Charolais. The Charolais are the haute couture models of the cattle world, hailing from Charolais in France, a place as fancy as it sounds. Charolais are easily recognizable with their creamy white coats and muscular build, looking like they could grace the cover of Vogue Farm Edition if that were a thing. When it comes to size, the Charolais are no lightweights. Cows typically weigh in at about 700 to 900 kilograms, while the bulls are real heavyweights, ranging from 1,000 to 1,200 kilograms. Their ability to grow quickly and pack on muscle makes them a favorite among beef producers. These bovine behemoths aren't just for show. They are primarily raised for their meat, which is renowned for being tender, flavorful, and lean. As for the price, if you're thinking about adding a bit of French flair to your herd, a Charolais might set you back about $4,000. 3. Wagyu cows. Wagyu cows from Japan take marbling to a new level, producing meat so rich and buttery, your wallet might just melt along with it. If cattle had a luxury tax, Wagyu would definitely be liable. Wagyu cows aren't the largest on the farm. They tip the scales at around 600 to 900 kilograms, which is pretty modest for their celebrity status. But don't let their size fool you. These cattle are walking gold mines. The secret to their fame lies in their fat. Beautiful white streaks of intramuscular fat that marble their beef to perfection, ensuring every bite is as buttery as the last. And if you want to own one of these bovine beauties, be ready to shell out around $30,000. Yes, for that price, you might expect it to moo in Japanese, but instead it just silently judges you in any language. You think this is amazing? Wait until you see the number 1. It will blow your mind. 2. Piedmontese. Coming in strong from Italy, Piedmontese cattle are the lean, mean muscle machines of the breed world. These cows are from Piedmont, and they look like they've been hitting the gym since the day they were born, thanks to a genetic trait known as double muscling. Piedmontese cattle are medium-sized, with cows usually weighing in at around 600 to 700 kilograms and bulls going up to 900 to 1,000 kilograms. But it's not just their brawn that's impressive, it's also their beef, which is famously lean and tender, a carnivore's dream that's both healthy-ish and utterly delicious. These Italian stallions are primarily raised for their meat, which commands a pretty high price due to its quality and the relative rarity of the breed outside Italy. It'll cost you somewhere between $10,000 and $15,000 to call a Piedmontese your own. 1. Nelore. Last but certainly not least, let's trek to Brazil for a close-up look at the Nelore, which might just be the most chill cow under the sun, literally. This breed hails from India originally but has become the superstar of the Brazilian cattle scene. Nelore cattle are not your fluffy, cuddly kind of cows. They're sleek, with a short white coat that reflects the sun and a hump on their backs that's not just for show. It helps them stay cool. These cows are usually on the lighter side compared to other beef breeds, with the cows weighing about 450 to 550 kilograms and bulls pushing 650 to 750 kilograms. Nelore are primarily used for beef production, and they excel at it. They're tough, resistant to parasites, and have an ability for converting poor-quality forage into high-quality beef. However, top specimens, like the famously pricey Viettina 19, a Nelore cow that fetched over $1 million, can prove that the sky's the limit when it comes to how much people are willing to pay for prime genetics in a climate-resistant package. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the world of unique and expensive cattle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing animal stories.